Mark, tell me a little bit why different interests and priorities lead to the breakdown of a marriage.
Yeah, so there's got to be some, you hear about opposites attract, but at the end of the day, I mean, there needs to be some commonality of interests, okay? Now, what is that? I mean, is it just because y'all had a kid together and that's that commonality of interest? But you've got to be on the same page about different things. Like we've talked about earlier today as it relates to sex and intimacy and, spending habits, things of that sort. There've got to be some common interests. I mean, what is important to you? Are you on the same page of, we want to work our butts off and retire at 50 somewhere in the South Pacific? We want to raise 5 kids and be incredibly involved in our church or our mosque or one of those types of things. What is important to you? What makes you tick? Where do you gain pleasure? Okay, are you satisfied with living life at lower middle income or upper middle income or upper income? I mean, what's important to you? And everybody's different. But if you've got one person who is a collector of things, okay, and the other person says, I don't care about things, all I want is your time, can that work? It can, but it depends on what the underlying issues are. So, for example, I've always been very entrepreneurial, okay? And I've really enjoyed growing Scroggins Law Group. With that, it takes a lot of my time, okay? If my spouse was, I need you to be home with me a whole lot more, and this, that, and the other, guess what? It would never work.
Yeah.
Okay? Because this is a part of my life that is non-negotiable for me, okay? People are like that with different things. Some people want to, I know people that, and I love to travel too, but I mean, I know some people that they love to travel. Like they will go get a job as a bartender, sock away money, and then they will go backpack it around Europe for a month, or backpack it around Greece, or do something like that. I get it. Could I live like that? I could not, okay? So these are all things that you've got to really look at and say, are we on the same page, or at least on pages that are close together,
right?
So that we can get along in life.
To help figure out some of these issues and conflicts, if your marriage is on the brinks, call the folks at Scroggins Law Group. They're good at listening, they've got good advice, and they can help you.